Clearly the favourite at the outset, but there's never been more than a frame between them. They're locked at 4 frames apiece. Both need 2 to book a place in the quarterfinals.
Doesn't get any better than that. What a great pot again from Marco Fu. Just off straight, the red. Terrific pot.
He's missed very little today. Cracked in that break of 138 to edge 3-2 in front, having trailed 2-1. Trump then responding with 2 frames of his own, including an excellent 120 break. But Marco Fu, helped by that half-century, has evened the score again, but he's missed a red he would have expected to get.
Yes, the sitter, wasn't it? He was probably thinking about being low on the black to be able to play the cannon to the 2 reds and forgot about the pot. Fortunately, hasn't left anything easy for Judd Trump. There's 2 reds just below the pink. Those 2 there. Looks like he can hit those. And he's just a little bit concerned about pushing one towards that right corner pocket.
Caught the pink instead.
Marco Fu 6.
Well, it looks more difficult from there. So, ball's being replaced, but look where the cue ball's finished there. There's no easy way back to baulk. If Michaela Tabb places the pink back in the correct position, then he can hit the reds, because he wouldn't have played it otherwise.
This is where referees really earn their corn, when a number of balls have been disturbed as a result of a foul stroke. Jan Verhaas once again called into action, using the still frame to try and get the balls as closely as possible into their original positions. Judd Trump has joined the debate. There we see a still of the way things were before Marco Fu invited Trump to play again.
Yes, he couldn't hit the red directly behind the pink, but the 2 reds just further down the table he could, and Marco Fu could be in trouble next shot if he gets this shot.
How's that look? Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good effort, isn't it?
You okay with that?
Nigh on perfect.
Well, it does make a difference, that little bit where the cue ball has gone to the left a little. I don't know if he can hit those reds now.
Well, if he can't, he should be querying it, because he attempted that shot last time out.
Okay, Judd? Yeah. Marco, you okay with that?
Well, he's happy. And they're off and running. And it could have been worse. Yes, this red is on to the baulk corner, but it's a tough shot. Well, that was a brave shot to take on. Can't see the blue, but the yellow's available to the middle. Just shows you how he's feeling at the moment, Marco Fu, though, to play that red as he did. Now, what's the damage? The blacks are not available. Don't think the pink is.
One. Six. Seven.
Well, he's looking at the red just above the black, which will go to the left corner. Didn't want the kiss on the red. As that foiled things.
12.
The body language suggests so, and there's confirmation.
And playing to come past those reds the other way, but might have been easier playing the cannon to the red just below. The one to the left of the white ball now.
Judd
Looks
Trump
good.
12.
Judd Trump's safety success in this match at 85%. A good deal better than Fu's at 64. Nothing to choose between them, though, when you look at the scoreboard. 4 frames apiece, 12 points apiece. 6 frames is the target. Long way off with that one.
Fell in a miss. Judd Trump 4. Look at that, Michael.
deep in concentration. Whoever does come through this match will certainly have earned it. It's been a really tough battle.
Foul and a miss. Judd trump 4.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Didn't want to hit the lower red of those three. Otherwise he would have left one onto the left corner. Well, chance to bring the black into play here. But just got to be careful he doesn't push one over the left corner.
That was another excellent safety. No applause, but had to catch it just right.
Well, looking at the possibility of a plant to the right corner, and if you can avoid the reds on the black cushion, worth taking on. You can make it from the position he's in.
Another long frame in the offing here then. We've already been going best part of 16 minutes. Still 11 reds on the table. Black tied up for the time being.
Yeah, both players know this massive frame. Oh, what a shot. Great pot from Marco Fu, and no intentions of playing that cue ball back to baulk. Played for the blue. What a great shot. Deserves to be a throw-in winner.
He's nailed a couple of absolute beauties, hasn't he? In the last frame and a bit. Pretty respectable from both players. It's been a high quality match, there's no question about it. We've seen some big breaks, we've seen some wonderful tactical play from both men. It's hard match snooker on one of the biggest stages that this game can offer.
12. 13. 19.
Yeah, he's just thinking of nudging those two reds closest together. But he'd much prefer not to touch them, play onto the pink. But at the same time, he wants to develop them. Red's easy enough. Just a little touch like that.
20.
So,
26.
got another couple of loose reds, easy reds. And then the fun starts.
$27. 33.
Well, he was trying to disturb the reds, or the red next to the black. Thought he was just going to catch it. But because he swung the cue ball so hard, it threw it away from the red. Yeah, he should have known that, Marco Fu. Play with topspin, it throws it wide.
34.
A pivotal point in this first round match then at the Masters with Marco Fu, who failed in his efforts to split that cluster around the red, enjoying a 26-point lead. Trump escapes the snooker.
Yes, and he's left a little tempter along the cushion. He knocked one in on the baulk cushion earlier. That was more difficult than this. But this time it hangs in the jaws. So Judd Trump gets a chance, and the black looks to be available.
Seemed to rush that red a little. Such a delicate shot to play. No margin for error.
1.
Never threatened the pocket once it hit the cushion that far away from the jaws. Although we have seen one or two drop in that didn't look as though they would this week.
Yeah, so we're just about to mention that. I think it was in the right corner. Just caught the cushion and still dropped in.
Who is going to move to within one of victory then? Trump trailed 1-0, led 2-1, trailed 3-2, led 4-3.
9.
Well, he's left himself a lovely angle here on the yellow to try and disturb those reds. And he has to do, if he's going to win the frame at this visit. Needs to get the cue ball close to that middle pocket. That's a problem. Lots of right-hand side on the cue ball.
Yellow ball.
Didn't get close enough to the middle. I'll be disappointed because that was the big target. Just didn't get enough screw on the cue ball.
Judd Trump.
Marco
11.
Fu's lead 15 points then, 51 on the table.
That's another good safety from Marco Fu. Playing it with a little bit of swerve. And he caught the red too full. Pretty sure he was trying to catch it on the way down, not off the cushion. So 15 points in front, Marco Fu. He's going to need all three of these reds. Oh dear, I thought he'd missed it. How has this red dropped?
We were just talking about the sometimes generous nature of the pockets in the snooker we've seen so far.
Yes, and it's that right corner, isn't it? Again, it made reference to it earlier, where
6.
earlier on hit the cushion and went in. Had it been that left corner, I'm sure it would have stayed out.
7.
As it is, Fu's lead is 22. 35 still left, so he needs that difficult final red.
Yes, and if you're going to play for it into a pocket, you'd play for it into the right corner, but the black is making things difficult for that pocket. And this is a lot tighter, this one. Just needs the red, though.
12.
Just a couple of millimetres off the cushion. Has to be precise. But it's a frame winner if he gets it. Played it very well. 28 the lead, 27 left with an easy black to follow.
Again, I wasn't sure if this one was going to drop, but it went in.
So it's Marco Fu then, barring something extraordinary, who's moving to within a single frame of victory in this enthralling match. And who would bet against a final frame decider?
2 snookers to tie. Will Judd Trump come back? Not if that yellow goes in.
Michael Fu 20.
Trump decides to battle on then. But Judd Trump has decided against playing on, and so it's Marco Fu, who trailed 4-3, who now leads by 5 frames to 4. He requires just one more to cause an upset here on the second day of the Masters. Trump needs the remaining 2 frames. We'll be back for frame 10 in a moment.